Alright, refresh. Testing 1, 2. Testing, testing. Alright, there we go. We are. Whoop whoop. Oh, we already have one person watching and it's not you. Alright. Huh? Nope, 2 likes. Hello, hello, hello. We will be starting this in a moment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm hoping everybody's ready for this amazing, amazing showdown. The thing that no other YouTuber is telling. They're giving you all this news, this hype and whatnot, but I'm hoping everybody's ready for a reality check today. Because we are going to be going live. Just gotta share, 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 share. Dude, that is awesome. Dude, that is my image and everything. Alright, so... Right. Alright, I think we're ready to go live. Put up, because you're shilling, so I definitely still gotta pull it. Welcome everybody, hello. Hopefully everybody today is ready for an amazing, amazing, amazing show. So let's get this going. Hello, community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Marcus Madhouse. I am Marcus Mallory, your host, sitting here next to my co-host, Chi Chi 3300. It's been a while and I am happy to be here today. I've been watching so much news and updates about the crypto market, but people are just missing the simple facts of the reasoning, the logic. And if you guys are new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, all that fancy notification bell stuff, and yeah, we will get right on that. So let's start off with the first factor. In fact, you know what? I see that there's more than just Chi-Chi in this channel. If you guys can we shill this channel out? Like, we really need to get this out there and let everybody know. We need to shill, because we need people to know the truth. We need people, investors need to know what they're doing with their money. We don't want people making mistakes with their money. We'll give it a couple seconds, a little bit longer, 30 more seconds. If we don't get people in there, then we will. Oh, yep, that just happened. Do. Check out. I'm just shilling everywhere. Alright. Now that we did this, okay, works for me. And and what we're about to talk about isn't just Doge, it isn't just this or that, it's literally the entire market that people need to actually realize. Like, this isn't one, you know, fan club. This isn't one group. No, this applies to everybody and their mother that is investing into cryptocurrency. Things you should be aware of. And we're going to start off by saying that the crypto market is not a buy market. There's a lot of hype around this, a lot of hype around that. And we're not fudding crypto. No, I'm going to actually back up what I'm saying with facts to justify what I'm saying. The first one is, the reason I'm saying don't buy, but I'm also not saying sell. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm saying to just hold. I mean, if you want to buy the dip, sure. The reason we're seeing so much sell pressure is because of 12 months ago, as of December 27th, there was a 10x price spike. And then another 10x price spike. And then a, what, 2x, 3x spike in March. So there were some people that were holding for a very long time that just said, screw it. I'm going to hold through this 10x and just keep on holding. But bottom line is that everybody that held and the price crashed at the end of March after it reached 74 cents, and there were people that were getting on, were buying in from December 26th all the way until the end of March during this Doge and crypto train. The entire market, Bitcoin, everything had been going up, up, up. Right? Well, crypto tax laws, at least in the US. Long-term gain tax, short-term gain tax. Guess what? People are coming up on their 12-month marks. That's why we're continuously seeing dips after dips after dips. And we're going to continue to see them because you have these whales. Yeah. You see these whales that are, you know, instead of losing, like they made 100,000 at the point they're at, right? Because it's at 14 cents. So they got in at 2 cents. That's a 7x. They're going to sell now the moment they reach that 12-month mark. So that way they can make their long-term gains because they're going to want to take something at least. And instead of losing 1/3 of their actual total investment, they're only going to lose 10% for the taxes. Ching ching. So now they're 100,000, they're not losing 30, they're only losing 10 grand. Hello, Sainty. But the thing is though, these big whales, the ones that did hold, they are real true investors. That's the thing. Like any real investor is going to sell once they're able to profit more. Bring up the Doge chart for you guys. Oh yeah, the Queef token where the so-called veteran had medical thing and rugged her own token after you basically sent people after me. Yeah, no, I already know. She was behind it. I also know she was the person that was causing the drama and whatnot, because a certain Australian female threw her under the bus after pretending to be her friend. But we're not going to talk about that, Tress. We're talking about all of the crypto world that people should, every investor should know. I will in a moment, but there's a lot of news we need and updates that we should go through. So going back to that, basically, big whales are going to be selling from basically December, November, all the way up until the end of March. Because that's when they can get their 10% tax for long-term gains. Do they probably plan on getting back in? Of course. Any real investor that's aware of these kind of knowledge and factors, I'd be like, okay, there's going to be price dips all along. Wait for my 12 months. I'm going to pull mine out because I'm 7x still because I got in at 2 cents. Now it's dipping again. Guess what? I'm going to basically throw in 30% of what I made back into the market, and plus the 10%. Oh, you burn tokens? Alright. If you if you actually checked out the Madhouse token coding, they burn tokens, but it's a true burn. Like literally it just deletes them forever. It literally removes them out of the equation. But I will check yours out shortly. Another factor, right? And people need to be aware of this. This is why people should be listening to tech news and tech industry. Nvidia is, alright, we'll go to that one. Quietly prepares to abandon a $45 billion ARM company bid. Why is that important to the crypto market? Well, Nvidia is one of the top GPU manufacturers, which is what people use for mining nowadays because it's more cost effective to get 2-3 GPUs for 1/3 of the price of an ASICs miner, which actually mines more efficient and more than an ASICs miner nowadays. The GPUs that they were making were more powerful. with the ARM company, with the AI, it would have made NVIDIA's GPUs that much more advanced for complex calculations and computations for mining. Alright, sorry about that for a moment, guys. Alright. So this news actually is important because this is going to affect how well and how complex the AI could have gotten, because if they had bought an ARM, and the reason why they're not able to is because no country wants them to have that kind of power, but they would own 85% of the AI industry. But it also would have made their GPUs AI, which is used primarily for the facial, the background, green screen, you know, mixed with their tensor cores, the ray tracing cores, which are really, really good for mining. So there's that news, and we're gonna, but I mean, even though NVIDIA's failing to perform because of this, and it's not of any fault of their own, they just not going to be, their cards aren't going to be as good. There is hope, and my prediction is that the crypto market, everybody's saying it's gonna be, it's not bouncing back this month, it's not bouncing back in March. It's not going to bounce back in March. It's not. We can hop in the voice in a moment, Tree. It's going to be bouncing back probably in April. Realistically, April is the go-to month. That's when the crypto market started basically dipping in the entire industry, and people just started selling off, and the amount of buys started increasing. So logically, it would make more sense that with the less amount of buys, that means there's less amount of people to sell to get their 10% instead of their 30% taxed. Oh yeah, the first rug that I found. That was fun. But Tree, there is hope. There is hope, Madhouse community. There is hope with the technology. Even though NVIDIA's AI won't be as good because they're not going to have all these, you know, access to make their chips all that great. Like a Tesla card with amazing AI. How about making a card more efficient, less heat, and 50 times more powerful? How do you do that, you ask? Light. And here we go. Scientists created a new type of CPU that communicates using light instead of electrons, meaning it produces less heat. Less heat means better performance. The actual stats don't look as good, but the thing is, instead of electricity, it's going to be instantaneous. And with that, electricity can only travel one way along lines, whereas light can basically pass through each other. It will refract, but light is just more efficient. The frequency is going to be like a third of what we have now out there. But if you look at the theoretical throughput, it is 50 times more efficient and faster than what we have now. This means mining Bitcoin with a GPU. If you had 4 of these puppies with a GPU, you could theoretically mine 1 Bitcoin in 6 months on your own. This makes it where, I mean, depending on the price of these things, where middle-class Joe is going to be able to compete with these big major mining companies from China. So that is awesome to look into. There's a lot of, you know, news out there about it. And I believe from what the rumors are in the tech industry is they plan on putting something out to market by the end of 2022. At least a test variant. But and that's going to be more for, not the consumer market, it's going to be for private market. Consumer market will be 2024. And if you think performance for gaming and everything is nice now, imagine having a console, the hell is that? Having a cell phone that doesn't get heat. Electricity creates heat. Light does produce heat, but not as nearly as much as electrical. So I'm looking really forward to this technology. It's faster, it's more efficient, it's instantaneous, and it's going to be easier to cool, which I love. But it would be so nice. It's also going to help also not just the regular economy, but also the environment. Because that means we're not going to have to dig for natural resources such as gold. Silicon's still going to be needed, but we will not need gold lines as much for the electrical flow. Instead, the same kind of technology that's used for audio, for very high-end audio equipment, going to be using the similar thing. Or if you have, luckily, you know, AT&T fiber optics and stuff like that, then you pretty much already are kind of familiar with the technology that would be being used and understand, you know, how amazing and actual fast it can get. So there's that. And we're going to switch over to Algorand news. Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Algorand has been so busy all month making big plays under its Algorand Foundation and partnering up with this and having people come onto their blockchain, and they're making major moves, and they're actually kind of holding their value fairly well due to this. I'm actually quite impressed. If people remember when I first started streaming, I've always been a fan of Algorand. I do like their staking aspect of just holding it. You get, well, I think originally it was 7% or 8%, depending where you were. Right now, Trio, I'm covering basic news, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like, we'll get to the, you know, public sector of the channel and do all that stuff. I'm basically trying to sum up the news, because people's attention span is very short, and algorithms and statistics, if I have a video within 15 minutes or under, it meets YouTube's algorithm, as well as it is short enough to retain people's attention for the information to get what they want to know. Madhouse has been making big plays, apparently, from what I've been looking at. I have not been keeping up to date with the Madhouse token. Damn. Okay. Wow. Madhouse has its own army and everything. Awesome. Super proud of them. They've come a long ways. I've been focusing on my own personal life and whatnot. Yeah. Gave her a... I popped the question yet again to her, but this time in front of her family with a nice ring, and she cried like a little baby. Kind of funny. So, Chi-Chi, aka Candy, and I are now, instead of secretly engaged, we were actually publicly engaged too. And yeah, there's that one. She's a pain in the butt, though. I could... do you know why that is, Tree? It was, I think, weekly when I started doing it. Well, no, it was every night. It was, or every night, or was it? Yeah, their governance token. There's something in here about that they mentioned this January. They're making huge plays. I'm actually quite impressed with them. They were kind of an underdog company that did their thing, but not a lot of people recognize the branding. We have 7 people watching. So, just a quick sum up. The Madhouse, again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But my recommendation would be to just hold. I wouldn't buy, I wouldn't sell. It hasn't hit the bottom yet. And it's going to go down, it's going to have its dips over the next couple more weeks. I mean, we are still in February. We still have all of March. We're going to be seeing dips. Reason being is tax. People are waiting to be able to get their Doge train ride that they had, that it was exhilarating. They got in at 2 cents back in December. And there's like, I'm still at a 7x gain. I put in $10,000, so, you know, 70,000 gain. Whoop whoop, I would only lose 7 grand in taxes if I wait that year. All right, let's go. And they're going to be selling coming up. I mean, Tree, if you want to talk about your community and whatnot, you should probably bring them into the channel so we can all have fun and learn about crypto all around. I mean, as of right now, you're making a very one-sided situation for my YouTube channel. Very one-sided. I don't speak Croatian? I'm only seeing 6 watching right now. I'm saying, I mean, I can go check out my Discord. I'll hop in General 1. Public channel. But, I mean, here, you say here we are, but so your community is only like 1 or 2 people? I'm confused, Tree. Oh, is it a ETH or a BSC token? Well, then why if you have a community of 5,000 and you want me to talk about your token on my channel, wouldn't you think it would be kind to at least bring and make my video a little bit popular if we're going to discuss your token? Just say, like, it's a very one-sided situation. I mean, we already know, Tree, that this channel has partaked in getting used by other previous token creators before, and it was a very one-sided situation. Wait, so your community is only actually 5 people? Ah, shit. Why is your community so small, Tree? Tree's the only one talking. Audio coin. Tree, is audio coin your coin? I mean, the best audio coin is the one that makes no noise. We'll do, you know, ASMR coin. Will be Audio Coin's main competitor, the ASMR coin. I just lipped a doobie coin. Dude, oh my god, do you remember that commercial from it's a beer commercial with the penguins? Doobie doobie doo, beware of the penguins. I think it was Coors. Yeah. Sorry, that, I mean, everybody correlates doobie with something else. I correlate it with a hilarious beer commercial because the 90s were great for that. There needs to be more 90s themed coins. Cake. Okay, chips. Tree! Where did you go, Tree? Yeah, we need to zoom out to 1 hour for this. Candy's saying she needs good technical analysis. Well, Okay, we're gonna zoom out to 4 hour then. Oh yeah, Chi-Chi. Whatever. You're in the voice channel, but I don't hear you. What voice channel? I don't see you. Are you in Chi-Chi's voice channel? Nope. What voice channel? I'm confused. Where? You're not in my Discord in the voice channel. What are you talking about, Tree? Communicate. Literally, see? You're not in mine. What Discord are you in? I'm pretty sure if I do. I don't know. What does it say for the Discord that you're in? Does it say Madhouse Token or Madhouse? Marcus Madhouse? All right. Oh. I posted the new link. All right, verified. There you go. All right, there you are. You don't have to use push to talk here. Oh, my bad. Oh, you do have an echo, cause myself through your headset too. So what Discord were the fuck you in? Jesus. No, this is the old Madhouse. Like, this Discord's been running for 7 years. In which I ended up being right about. I was just a paid YouTuber.